Material Designs for Face-to-Face Environments. Step 2 by Yamid Rojas. What should ELT materials have? The ELT materials have the following. 1. Expose the learners to language in authentic use. It is important to expose a student to the language in authentic use in the teaching and learning of reading and writing of English as a foreign language. The second one is help learners to pay attention to features of authentic input. The authentic evaluation is an approach that has certain principles of strategies. However, it is also a concrete pedagogical practice that focuses on what is now known as assessment for learning and is related to the formative evaluation or training and with the evaluation with pedagogical sense. The third one is provide learners with opportunities to use the target language to achieve communicative purposes. Teaching the language is today's world is a challenge. Train students to be able to interpret and produce texts appropriate to their communication needs. Provide opportunities for outcome feedbacks. Feedback is the information we receive regarding our communication or behavior. There are 3 necessary conditions for a student to benefit from the feedback they receive from their teacher. We must make sure that the student 1. Know and understand the learning objective that it is intended to be achieved. 2. Compare your current level of performance with that establishes on the goal. 3. Establish concrete action that allow you to reach the level of performance marked in the objectives. Achieve impact in the sense that they arouse and sustain the learner's curiosity and attention. It is important to put in knowledge in debate and discussion, since according to Tomlinson, that is the best trigger to build new knowledge based on the premise of a new way to teaching stimulate to the teaching. Stimulate intellectual, aesthetic, and emotional involvement. Its significant learning is the product of the interaction that flows between the teacher and the students, permeated by pleasant emotion. Thus, it has been shown that emotion together with cognitive process represent a determining factor in the acquisition of knowledge, taking into account that if the learning experience is pleasant for the students, they will achieve significant learning. Okay, everyone, following we are going to see what is the proposal for principal approaches to the development of ELT materials. One of the things which ELT materials needs is to develop flexible frameworks to help to produce effective materials for target learners in principled and coherent way. This is something that I always do before embarking on a materials development project. My framework develops as I progress and it helps to me write quickly and effectively. But before such frameworks are developed, the teachers needs to decide what principles should drive their procedures of teaching. Tomlinson is considered to be one of the world's leading experts on material development for language learning. Tomlinson has written in Harvard 2010 Theories of Language Acquisition and Development. The development of language is intrinsically linked to the child's cerebral maturity and the socio-familiar context in which it is developing. The second one that Tomlinson cited is principles of teaching. In this principle, the interaction between the materials, the teacher, and the student is taken into account. Current knowledge of how target language is actually used, educators need to be purposeful in their use of the target language in the classroom, however, not just to use the language for the sake of using it. Educators must ensure that learners are able to get the gist of what being said, read, heard, or viewed, and understand what they are supposed to be doing to participate successfully at all times. Otherwise, frustration takes into account. And the last one that Tomlinson cited is the result of systemic observation and evaluation of material in use. Systematic observation analyzes and highlights the strategies and variables that will help favor that creation of motivational climates oriented to learning by the teacher. Okay, people, that is everything. Thank you for seeing my video and see you in the next time. Bye bye.